Silva saying he's the least complete fighter left in the tournament. Silva during the weigh-in said he was going to bust Arona's face up. We're about to find out just how long it's going to take for these two to go to war. The battle between Arona from Brazilian top team and Wanderlei Silva from Shooter Box is underway, and fans all over the world have been waiting for this fight to materialize for many, many years, just like the Pride World Heavyweight Championship between Emelianenko and Krokop, which is still to come.
You see the respect here.
I don't know if it's respect, boss.
Yeah, I know.
I know what you're saying, though. As from a fighter's standpoint, they are just taking their time, because I know that for one thing, Arona really does not respect Wanderlei Silva, especially when you hear what he said in there. Silva trying to go inside. And really, boss, where do you give the advantage to when it comes to the mind games that we've seen being played outside the ring leading up to this fight? Both of them have been quite talkative.
Yeah, I know, but you know, Wanderlei is always, yeah, okay, he can say what he wants, but he first got to prove himself. You know, he's really relaxed about everything. So I think the mindset of Wanderlei is very intimidating.
Silva did say that, yes, he respects his toughness, but he feels that Arona's probably the most arrogant fighter in MMA, and it's his duty to shut him up.
Wow.
Nice inside leg kick delivered by Silva. And Arona, whose stand-up is not considered his strong suit.
But you know what? He's got super powerful hands.
Oh, he's very, very strong, and we saw what he did to Sakuraba. And let's face it, Silva is representing Kazushi Sakuraba, who is in Brazil training with Shooter Box as we speak. Now, there is Arona, who looks to unload on Silva, but misses with the right. And we know what Silva did to Sakuraba in their 3 encounters, but Sakuraba and Silva have now forged an alliance, boss. And Silva, probably the most popular foreign fighter here in Japan, and pound for pound, the toughest fighter on the planet, is representing Sakuraba as he connects with that right.
Yep, and you see, we said it before, Arona has his chin too far up. He should bring it down a little bit, and this could be his downfall, because if you're going to get hit with a swinging hook, a right hook or the left hook, because Wanderlei has got real good hooks, it could be the end of the fight. He should tuck it in a little bit.
His own coach, Mario Sperry, has been quoted as saying that Ricardo Arona definitely needs to work on his stand-up skills, but let's give him credit. He is a warrior through and through, wants to give the fans what they came to see as well. And maybe he is playing mind games right now by telling Silva, hey, I don't respect your stand-up, let's go, let's do this thing. But right now, all they're doing, boss, is ghosting each other. And there's more snap to that kick by Silva.
Yeah, this one was harder than the other ones. It's dangerous.
Especially when it's the lead leg.
You know, if they would be hard, those low kicks inside, it will work for you. You can set up like a right straight to the head. But the thing is, if you're going to throw it with power, you have the chance that Arona is going to take it and shoot in. Because if you throw something with power, most of the time you load up a little bit.
And when you take away the lead leg, you take away the base where you derive all of your power. And no longer can you pivot. And there, a nice kick by Arona, and that takes Silva to the ground. And now they are in Arona's domain.
That was takedown by low kick. Imagine
Beautiful
that.
Power from that kick by Arona. And now let's see what if Silva's ground game is like.
Yep, we said it, extremely powerful. I've never seen that in mixed martial arts. A right low kick, he just went horizontal. Look, here we go. Oh yeah, he was off balance. Yep, he was off balance.
And off balance, Arona took advantage, and now he's in the close guard of Silva. Silva is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but Arona, a submission specialist. And boss, when it comes to a matchup of this magnitude, it is critical errors or opportunities like that that you have to capitalize on, and Arona did just that.
Oh yeah, he gave him 1 second, boom, he was in there. Right away, right low kick, and he's on him. But what can he do with it? That's the question. Can he pass this guard?
Who do you give the power advantage to in this fight, boss? Both of them are physically gifted athletes. Who's stronger, Arona or Silva, especially on the ground, like physically?
Physically, I would say Arona. He just looks physically more strong than Wanderlei. It looks like he does more weightlifting than Wanderlei. I think Wanderlei concentrates a little bit more on the fighting. You know what? It doesn't really matter because the same weight. They're exactly the same weight.
Well, Arona was able to do some damage with those right hands, and right now he seems to be doing a good job of controlling Silva on the ground.
Restart in the center of the ring.
There is Ikuhisa the Punk Minowa looking on. And really this card has attracted a who's who of not only Pride Fighting Championships, but celebrities of all types. Close to 50,000 have gathered here at the Saitama Super Arena. And now, Arona landing some lefts and rights to the face of the defending champion.
Whoa, they look like sledgehammers coming down.
Closing in on 4 minutes remaining in this first round, in which Ricardo Arona took advantage of the defending champion Silva being off balance, landing a devastating leg kick, and now has him on the ground. But there you see Silva.
Ooh, good power shots there from Arona.
And he's doing a great job of posturing, boss.
Yeah, but you saw also Wanderlei was bobbing and weaving on his back.
Which is very unique and just shows you the many talents of the defending Pride World Middleweight Champion.
Pushing on the inside knee, tries to open the guard so he can pass it. Oh, big shot there.
Right hand.
Fist. Didn't see that one coming.
No.
He loaded it up all the way.
Now some body shots being delivered by Arona, but you're right, Silva underneath. And Brazilian top team directly in front of us, shouting instructions to Ricardo Arona. Looks like he wants to load up again with that right. Goes to the head.
He's like acting like he wants to open the guard, and then he goes for that right straight.
And let's see as the fans applaud what they saw, but also applauding the fact now. And oh, look at this, boss. Wanderlei Silva being issued a yellow card for what the referee perceived as passivity, stalling on the bottom. But now it's back to where Wanderlei Silva feels most confident.
Yep, and I'm sure that a yellow card will do something to Wanderlei. I think he's going to turn it up a notch.
It's like a bull seeing red, right?
Yes. Yellow.
Well, yes, right.
Oh, you feel the tension.
Oh, this is simply amazing. And a fight, again, mixed martial arts fans have dreamed about. There's on again, Arona taking Silva to the ground as Silva went in with the combination and a knee, but it's Arona taking advantage.
Unreal. His reflexes, we said it now a couple of times, they're very good. This is why we have the final four. Look at this. All good fighters.
Wanderlei Silva has dominated the middleweight division for over 5 years, covering 18 fights. His only loss in that time was to the much bigger Mark Hunt, in which he lost via split decision. He's been a tremendous warrior and again the defending tournament champion, but he's in a tremendous battle right now, and so far Ricardo Arona getting the better of the defending champion in this opening round, Boss Rutten.
Yes, you're absolutely right, but we have seen this situation with Wanderlei many times now. You think, hey, he's not doing so good in the first round, bam, second round he wins by knockout. So,
and that's why mixed martial arts is the fastest growing sport in the world, and that's why 50,000 have gathered here at the Saitama Super Arena, because anything can happen in this wonderful sport. But right now, Arona is doing exactly what he said he would do to the champ. And we are in the final 60 seconds of the opening 10 minutes.
ooh.
Are you seeing any signs that Wanderlei Silva is a BJJ black belt right now, boss? I mean,
you know,
there's been rumors and everything else. Look at Arona now, posturing.
You know, it's just very difficult. It's when you are so close together. I mean, Arona doesn't pull any submissions out here. You see, of course, it's very difficult from the guard, but still.
But we also know about Arona's game plans from the past, boss. He likes to control the fight on the ground. He likes to blanket you on the ground, wear you down before going in for the kill.
Yep.
So now let's see this, boss. Holy. Picks him right up. I thought he was going to deliver the slam into the final 5 seconds now. Silva now awakes, goes for the knee. And
look at this.
Great 10-minute round with a flurry of action to wrap things up. Wow.
People at home didn't see it, but Arona was following Wanderlei to the corner.
Well, it was exactly what we expected, and I bet even a little bit more than that, boss, as Ricardo Arona definitely came to back up his words here tonight. Your thoughts?
Yes, he absolutely did that. He didn't do it with a takedown. He did it, though, with 2 times a slip of Wanderlei, but that doesn't matter. One little mistake, he took advantage of.
Well,
look at that kick.
Him down with that kick.
Oh, beautiful kick. Hard. I'm sure we're going to see it again. Yep. Oh, yes. Nice. Look at the reflex. Right away, he steps in to kick him in the head again. They have the sledgehammer coming down, bobbing and weaving from Wanderlei Silva. And yes, it worked because he missed every punch. Both of them a sledgehammer there, boom.
Are you seeing anything during the replay, boss, that Wanderlei Silva could have done more effectively from the bottom, like from the guard?
No, I think it's just very difficult. Arona is a master in submissions, master in control. Like you said, he's laying there, and as long as he doesn't do a lot, he doesn't open up, it's very difficult for Wanderlei to do something back.
And you know, there is a method to the madness of Ricardo Arona when it came to the comments that he's been making. He says that he feels Silva's been ducking him. He calls this the fight of his life. He says that he is going to beat Silva. He says that Silva will then seek revenge, and this will allow Arona to then beat him again for the Pride World Middleweight Championship. So it'll be interesting to see if that all goes according to plan. But of course, 5 minutes remain in this, the first of 2 semifinal bouts for the finals of the 2005 Pride Middleweight Championship Tournament. And there you have him, the defending champ, who definitely has to
turn it up,
regroup for the final 5 minutes. And you can hear the fans as they are indeed voicing their appreciation. And look at that shot, boss. This is what it's all about. Pride Fighting Championships. Delivering the very best in MMA, and you do not get better than Wanderlei Silva and Ricardo Arona, round number 2.
Yeah. Who's going to get the first punch in, kick in?
Momentum is in Arona's favor, but like you say, in an instant, Silva can turn the tables with his strikes.
You see, he doesn't want to let Arona move to the side, you see? He tries to lock him up now.
Nice inside leg kick delivered by the champ. Boss, 4 minutes remaining in the fight. What has to happen here? I mean, the time for the feeling out process is over. They've already gone 10 minutes.
Yeah, but again, you know, you make one little mistake, and when Wanderlei is going to make the same mistake what he did in round number 1, and he's going to be on his back, he might lose this fight. So Wanderlei is very cautious right now.
What do you attribute the fact that, I mean, a mistake can happen, but look at Arona going inside and delivering that right hand and then another kick.
That was right underneath the knee there on the shin bone of Wanderlei Silva, that right low kick. Somebody got hurt there.
This is simply amazing, and now Silva comes in, but Arona delivers a knee, but then is tagged with a left hand. But Ricardo Arona is standing steadfast in this battle with Wanderlei Silva. And for many years, they thought that this would indeed be a battle of this nature, boss. And we are seeing a classic in the making between the two Brazilian warriors. The referee calls for action. Nice kick by Silva, but again, he has to follow that up. And the Japanese fans now, knowing that Silva is representing their icon, Sakuraba, who again was destroyed by Arona in the quarterfinals, trying to rally their favorite, Wanderlei Silva. I guess in their eyes, Ricardo Arona is the bad guy, boss.
Yep. Whoa, something needs to be happening right now. Come on, it's 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
But having said that, I think Ricardo Arona is also winning a lot of people's respect for what he has been able to do thus far against the world middleweight champion. Do you agree, my friend?
I totally agree. I was just thinking about that right low kick again. His right low kick is explosive and real powerful. The clock is ticking.
Trying to get a shot of the shooter box corner and trying to gauge what is going on there, because if there is not a sense of urgency, boss, there definitely needs to be. We are closing in a minute and a half left in this fight. And the fans know that there is time running out as they now begin to try to rally Silva again. But again, now Silva closes in with a combination.
Yep, he knows the clock is ticking, and he knows he has to do something. Oh, nice.
Now Arona bull rushes and takedown by Arona.
This could be bad.
Hammer fist by Arona. Boss Rutten, the last 60 seconds of the semifinal bout. Are we on the verge of an upset here, my friend?
You know, I really think so. I really think we are.
Ricardo, the Brazilian Tiger Arona, as you see the takedown now in the closed guard in the center of the ring. We are 50 seconds away from perhaps finding out that there may indeed be a new middleweight tournament champion, because it looks like Wanderlei Silva is on the verge of being eliminated, even though we are indeed perhaps going to a judge's decision. Look at that double hammer fist by Arona.
He's giving it everything he's got. He thinks, let's go, the last 20 seconds. Let's win this thing big.
Brazilian top team corner is going crazy. Less than 10 seconds remaining. Is this decision even in doubt, Boss Rutten? It's over. It is over. Look at Ricardo Arona. Look at Wanderlei Silva going over to Arona. Boss Rutten, I think in terms of the middleweight tournament, we are seeing a changing of the guard, my friend.
I think so too. Here watching the replay, yep, that knee came in there. It wasn't a direct hit. Arona did a great job of controlling the fight. Great job. Whoa, look at this. Whoa, it looked like he got hit there. He felt it.
You know, the Brazilian Tiger, Ricardo Arona, told us after the fight with Dean Lister, when he watched the replay, he said, hey, I know that was a boring fight. I know I can be a much better fighter than that. He came back, he proved it against Kazushi Sakuraba, and now we're about to find out who emerges victorious from what was a classic battle here in this semifinal between Arona and Silva.
Arona.
Whoa. Yep.
Judge Miyake. Arona.
Ricardo Arona has done what many people maybe thought was the unthinkable. Wanderlei Silva has suffered his first middleweight loss in over 5 years. Ricardo Arona has upset the Pride World Middleweight Champion, boss.
Wow.